What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Glass Garage, where we make detailing simple. My name is Sak, and today I have something special for you guys. So let's go ahead and talk about the Oberk Rinseless wash. So this will be a dedicated review. I've been using it quite a bit. Remember, it's only 1 ounce per 2 gallons, so this is very economical. You can use this in the interior, exterior, and as a glass cleaner. And I'm gonna tell you, this product cleans well on the exterior, but it really excels as a glass cleaner and an interior cleaner, because a lot of other rinseless washes that I have used, they clean well, but it doesn't glide on the leather, plastic, and rubber inside the interior. So yeah, I'll talk about it more once we get into the video. If you guys want any 10% any Oberk products, you guys could go ahead and use code DMS at checkout in all caps for 10% off. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. And one thing to note, I will be doing the giveaway at the end of this week. This week is July 4th, so tomorrow is July 4th, today's July 3rd. So at the end of the week, I'm gonna go ahead and post a video of just what I'm giving away and how you guys can go ahead and sign up. And then after that, also, I'm gonna keep my videos being between 8 to 10 minutes long, just because YouTube says between 8 and 10 minutes. That's pretty much the watch time that a lot of people watch, and then they go ahead and drop off. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just keep everything to that form. So if this video is quick, that's just pretty much the reason why. I'm just gonna touch up on the key points, whether it cleans, if it's slick, and how I like it, and how does it feel under the mitt, and overall, just is it a good product. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. So this is how my vehicle looks after 3 weeks. The last time I did a rinseless wash was when I did the Eco Wash versus Absolute rinseless wash, and that was about 3 to 4 weeks ago. And now I am uploading this one. So pretty much it's been a while since this vehicle has been washed or just taken care of. And the reason why I really wanted to put a test to this Oberk rinseless wash, and for the wheels and tires, they're super dirty. I ended up using the Oberk wheel cleaner and their tire cleaner to go ahead and take care of that. I did that off screen, but overall you see all this caked on dirt and grime, and it has like ash, smoke ash from the Canadian wildfires that's been happening, and all this other stuff, and it's been raining, construction, traffic film. So we're really gonna put this rinseless wash to the test. And yeah, so this is everything, and let's go ahead and get started with the rinseless wash. I have a whole gallon. As you can see, the water's not pink. This is just a whole gallon of distilled water, and I still haven't filled this up yet, but I'll fill this up in a bit with the proper dilutions on the side. And so it's 1 gallon, so I'm going to be putting a ½ ounce, and just go ahead and squeeze on the Pro blend, and that's about it. So ½ ounce per gallon, 1 ounce per 2 gallons, and that's it. As you can see, right away it starts turning practically pink. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and just do the proper dilutions. I'll do this off screen. I'll do the proper dilutions on the side. All right, so pretty much this segment is gonna be real quick. We're gonna use the garden sprayer right here, the one that people said that, oh, because I used the Absolute, it didn't work. And the Absolute didn't work the way it needed to because it was a weak sprayer. I'm gonna prove you guys wrong right here. I'm gonna go ahead and pre-spray this area. I do have the rinseless wash in here already diluted. As you can see, it's slightly pink. We're gonna see, does it clean? Does it emulsify the dirt? Does it pull down the grime off the paint? And even with the wash sponge, does it feel slick? So put this in here. And I'm gonna go ahead and, like I said, just pre-spray. And look, this garden sprayer is not weak. Just with the pressure alone, it's cleaning. It's already emulsifying all that dirt and grime. And this vehicle is actually fairly dirty. So typically what I'll do is I'll let it sit there, emulsify for a bit, and then give it about 30 seconds or so. And then from here, I'm gonna go ahead and pre-spray off the loose dirt, grime, and debris. Just rinse it off, even with just with a garden hose. And just a quick 50-50. And then we're gonna do the contact wash. And as you can see, night and day difference with just the pressure of the garden hose and the garden sprayer from the left and the right half. So now I'm going to pre-spray the rest of the vehicle. I'm going to do that off camera, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the contact wash with the rinseless wash and give you guys my verdict. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to this dirty side of the vehicle. So I pre-rinsed it, or pre-sprayed it, rinsed it off, and I still applied it again. It cleaned a lot of the dirt and grime. You can see a distinct line here, but most of it is just stuck on, and that's just normal. Typically what you want to do is like an APC rinse if you want, but I just really want to use this as a typical cleaner. And let's see if it feels slick under the towel. Got my rinseless wash bucket right there, and I'm just gonna go ahead and go from top to bottom. Does it feel slick? Absolutely. And as you can see, it's cleaning. I'm not doing any pressure. Is it the slickest rinseless wash that I've used? Absolutely not. This is the dirt and grime that was picked up. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and scrub this on the bottom of the grit guard and see if it comes out of the rinseless wash sponge. And as you can see, it is clean. Let me just rinse off the rest, and it's fairly clean. So it does a good job of releasing the dirt and grime from the rinseless, from the sponge itself. And you can see a distinct line of where it's dirty, and even here. So yeah, so I'm gonna do a quick, I'm just gonna speed up the video and do a voiceover, and I'll talk about this more on how well it cleans. All right, everyone, so here is my final verdict on this rinseless wash from Oberk, and it's absolutely a great product. Is it the best / amazing rinseless wash that I've ever used? No, but it is actually great, and there's pros and cons to rinseless washes, and pretty much is it the slickest? It is not the slickest. Does it clean well? Yes, it cleans super well. Does it clean the best? I will not say necessarily, especially on paint. And when I mean cleaning as well, it's just removing the dirt from the actual sponge or wash media that you're using. It takes a little bit of scrubbing to go ahead and get it off, but this is a polymer base. If you use a surfactant based type of rinseless wash, it's easier to go ahead. But where this really excels at is literally cleaning glass and cleaning your interior surfaces, literally your entire interior surface. So you know how when you grab a glass cleaner and you go ahead and clean the glass, or if you grab a secondary towel after you do the initial cleaning, your towel, your microfiber tends to roll on itself. With this, it literally does not do that. It's just an amazing glass cleaner, and it literally leaves it streak free, and it gives that nice, you know, super clean look on the glass. It literally cleans glass, especially if you could clean, you know, the dirt, grime, and debris and traffic film from the paint. This will have literally no issues as a glass cleaner after you do your initial cleaning to begin with. Also, for the interior, it's the same thing. It doesn't grab and roll your towel when you use a rinseless dampened towel, and it cleans well. And if you could clean the exterior of your car on how dirty this vehicle is and how well it cleaned, it will have no issues cleaning, you know, fingerprints and smudges. And you guys actually see when I'm cleaning the steering wheel and the door panel, especially the steering wheel, on all that dirt and gunk and grime that was coming off the steering wheel and my gear shifter. It was just night and day difference, and you guys saw on the walk around, or you guys will see on the walk around, on how clean this vehicle came out to be. But yeah, so let's go ahead and fast forward to the drying step, and then I will show you the after results as well. So let's go ahead and move on to that. All right, everyone, so we're up to the drying step. So we're gonna go ahead and use the ceramic detailer. My cousin is using ceramic gloss, and as you guys saw during the voiceover on how I was, you know, again, rinsing off the rinseless wash with the rinseless wash, just because some people say, oh, the water's dirty, but I'm just gonna dry this part of the hood to see how slick it is, if this rinseless wash is slick. And I'm gonna say, just alone drying, it is slick. I have no issues with it, but I do wanna add some sort of protection. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray ceramic detailer. Whoops, there we go. It's pretty much one spray, just go ahead and wash this off. My car is pitted heavily with all this construction rocks and stuff like that on the hood, but that's, you know, that comes with time. I drive in the highway every single day, so that's to be expected. So yeah, so just 1 to 2 sprays per panel. You'll feel the slickness right away under the actual towel. And like I said, the rinseless wash is slick under it, but I really do like to add protection. All right, everyone, so we're up to the outro part. So right now we're going to talk about the main event, is the rinseless wash. So here is my complete review on the rinseless wash. I'm just going to touch up on these 4 points and why I gave it a great score. And literally, in terms of slickness, it's not the slickest, you know, rinseless wash that I've used. This is also polymer based, but also it's not the slickest I've ever used. But I gave it a 3.5. There are other that are slicker that I've used before. I'm not going to name them in this video, but you know, in terms of doing reviews of rinseless washes, you guys will see which one is the slickest. And also the cleaning capabilities, I gave it a 4. This literally cleans better than Absolute. And I used the Unfair garden sprayer. You know what everybody was saying, you saw how much that dirt and grime from the rear part of my car was, and just the 50-50 just showed on how well it literally emulsifies and brings down the dirt rapidly. And also for the interior cleaner and glass cleaner, I gave it a 5. This is just literally the best interior cleaner and, you know, glass cleaner I've ever used, especially as a rinseless wash. This will literally outperform any other product, in my opinion, just based on the ease of use. And if you could clean the outside of your vehicle with a rinseless wash, it will clean any dirt, grime, and fingerprints that's literally on the interior just with ease. You guys saw me use it on my door panel, on how it literally cleaned and enriched the actual darkness of the panel. It was super clean. Also, you guys saw me clean it on the steering wheel and how much of that gunk came out, you know, from the dirt and grime from my hands that was on the steering wheel, on how it pulled that out. And it also worked amazing on infotainment screens, literally streak free. And this is the glass cleaner. My cousin used this, and we've been using a bunch of rinseless washes because I've been teaching him about them. And he said this is the best one he's used on glass by far. He just saw how slick it was. The towel doesn't want to roll over. It doesn't want to grab. It cleans super well. It cleans better than Absolute. Absolute does clean well, but this just outperforms in the cleaning capabilities. And yeah, so this is why I gave it a great score. So this is avoid, don't get, it's okay. Good, great, and amazing. So I gave it a great score. And to be honest, I could even put it right here in the middle. It's between great and amazing. The only thing, it could be a little bit slicker, or it could be the, you know, top, you know, 4.5. It'll be an amazing product. So that's just the only thing, Oberk, if you guys could just work on the actual slickness capabilities of this on actual paint, because for some reason it's just super slick on glass, just not on, you know, on paint with the sponge. So I don't really know what to say on that, but that's just my verdict on it. So hopefully you guys enjoy this type of content. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. All the products will be down below in the description. And from here on out, I will see you guys on the next one. And let's do a walk around